Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is boom. The Tower has come out for you, release and revelation. Whoa, we are in Pisces season, so this is your reading for March. So monthly reading for March. Wow, happy birthday to all you beautiful Pisces that are having a birthday in March. Wow, the Tower, release, revelation. It's kind of interesting. When I was tuning in for you, I just got this vision of, I don't know if you ever see the clouds when they part and it's those little streams of light coming in that they call the fingers of God. Up in the sky, and it just feels like there's these beams of the sun coming through the clouds. That I was getting a sense of a breakthrough, but it was happening in your crown chakra. It was happening right up high in the divine. And so I feel like that's what this Tower energy is potential for really amazing downloads and breakthroughs. And the Tower is just like from this very high spiritual messaging, and this vantage point is saying, this is the path. Is some sort of change that comes through with this knowledge that comes in, like a revelatory energy that suddenly it's like, okay, this might change everything at this moment in time, because it's showing you what is right for you, and it's also showing you what you've outgrown. So there's this deep sense of oneness and authenticity that you're potentially connecting into. And then there's this sense of, right, I get this sense of the Tower walls just kind of crumbling away with things that are not right for you. So yeah, expect the unexpected with the Tower, expect some changes to come in. But this is, the higher messages saying, letting you know what's right for you and what isn't at this moment in time with the Tower. Okay, so what's shifting and changing for you? The Tower's saying change is coming. So let's see. We've got Moon, Pisces, you're changing. Okay, the Moon card. This is you. So again, Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces, Venus. Wow. The Moon coming in. And so this might actually be a time where you're processing a lot, but it could be where you are also repatterning. You're repatterning some subconscious patterns or some subconscious things that are going on underneath the surface. And so I really feel like this is a great time if you want to change a habit or make a big change in your life, or I just feel like it's like, they keep saying that this is the quote I keep getting at the moment, which is the quote from Gandhi, which is, be the change you want to see in the world. So it's like you are quite literally, boom, being the change. So wow, very exciting. And yeah, wow, let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. So just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising, and those of you who are Pisces Moons as well, this is possibly going to be very potent because we've got the Moon Pisces coming in. But yes, Sun, Moon and Rising Pisces, it's a general reading, so just take what feels right, leave the rest. But you're just going to know things with this energy that comes in. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. And you can buy the extended as an individual reading for Pisces, or you might like to check out my new Patreon community, which I'm very excited about. A whole heap of new premium content, including astrology updates, tutorials, all sorts of things that are coming in, plus also access to all the extended readings, all signs. So you can watch your Sun, Moon and Rising, or you can cross-watch. So that's... and if you sign up before the 1st of March, so not much longer now, but this is the first 2 weeks, I'm offering a free 10-minute reading for the new patrons. So yeah, wow, exciting stuff coming in for you, Pisces. This just moments of revelation. Yeah, amazing. So let's see what's coming in. So the link for those things, if you're interested, the Patreon, abundance, and the extended reading are in the description box below. I will talk about them a little bit later. Whew. Okay, the Empress, the Strength card. Wow. It's kind of like step aside, ego, old identity. There's something new coming in. Wow. Oh, the High Priestess. Yes. Your intuition is just like, whoa, on some kind of like overload energy. The 8 of Wands. This is really amazing. You might have some really amazing dreams as well with this. The 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Look what's coming in. Okay, the Lover's big choice. Okay, the Queen of Swords. the Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Okay, look, we can see the enlightenment coming in, the moment of enlightenment coming through, and the Four of Swords. Wow. Okay, a big change, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. This change could precipitate some kind of healing. It could be a sense of now I can attain some kind of goal that comes in, but perhaps all your priorities might actually shift and change. It might be this kind of interesting sense of that doesn't mean so much to me anymore. It doesn't feel right anymore. And now I've got this new goal. But it might also have this sense of legacy that comes in with it, in that why am I even here on the planet? Kind of what's my life purpose? What do I want to leave behind? What do I want to be remembered for? What am I here to kind of offer the world? So there might be the bigger questions that might be asked here, because with this Tower energy, I just feel like this download that's coming in, you might just get this very clear idea of, right, this is you. And then it's like anything else that's not fitting into that truth, it's like, okay, shift and change. So we've got the Empress, okay? Expect some nice things coming towards you with the Empress coming in, which is abundance. She rules love, money, all the things, pleasure, enjoyment. But it's about reaping the harvest for things that are coming through. And so this can be, I keep getting, I know it is Pisces season, but this is be open to receive gifts, compliments, love. This is really nice things. So really we're looking at reaping the harvest. We have got the moon crowning you, which may have this sense that, yeah, it's kind of interesting. What the moon phase they're kind of showing me is what's called a balsamic moon, which is interesting. It's very close to being a new moon energy, actually. So, yeah, you would have just had your new moon energy in February. We do have the full moon that's coming in on March the 7th, that is in your opposite sign, Virgo. So this could be significant times for you, the moon cycles. And then we have the new moon in March in Aries on the 22nd. So give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world. I'm going off Australian time. So, it's interesting, these moon cycles. But I'm kind of getting, for whatever reason, there's a sense of surrendering and letting go. A sense of surrendering, letting go for the sake of the future, for what this future energy is that's coming in for you here at this moment in time, for the future seeds that are about to be planted. So, yeah, interesting. So we've got the Empress crossed by the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is your mind, your conscious mind, and what information is coming to you at this moment in time. I feel like it's not happening it's not happening in your rational mind at all. It's all coming in as like a download from the higher realms. That's the energy that I'm getting here. But it may be that you kind of, it may be that you've closed your mind to some of these abundant opportunities, the abundance that's around at this moment in time. Because the Page of Swords is like having an open and curious mind, or finding a solution, or learning new things that can help you with a situation. And it could be feeling all exciting and new, but it's what's crossing you. There's something kind of new thought inside your mind that's crossing you from stepping into the abundance that's around you at the moment. There's something in your mind that's kind of blocking you at this moment in time, which is interesting, which is kind of, I think, that why Spirit is talking to you in a different way. So, yeah, interesting. Perhaps there's some kind of news, or you're spending too much time online, or, the Page of Swords can be online content or social media kind of energy as well. So maybe this is meaning that for some of you, it'd be really great to do a little bit of a social media detox, or just take a step back from some of the content that you're watching online. I know you're probably watching it online as you're listening to this now, but for some reason, it kind of get this sense of they want a clear space around you so that you can get the next level of downloads that are coming through. So in your conscious mind, we've got the Strength card. This is about being very brave and resilient at this moment in time. So it is this sense of whatever's going on at this moment. Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's kind of like almost asking for your ego to step aside so that your soul can do the work that's happening at this moment in time. That's what I'm kind of feel like with it, because we have the High Priestess here at the base, and Moon represents home, it represents your body, it represents your intuition, it represents cycles, it represents subconscious patterning, can represent so many things. But because it's you, it's your sign, it just potentially is just representing you. You're changing with the Tower. But the High Priestess right at the base represents intuition as well. So, yeah, it really is. I mean, we can see she's got this beautiful crescent moon here. And it's saying to trust. There's a deeply intuitive process that's going on. Now, this might even be attracting a little bit of luck and synchronicity to you at this moment, Pisces. So it might feel a little bit like you're in this kind of in-between state. Like I kind of feel like it might feel kind of feeling a little bit sort of displaced, or just feeling, it kind of is a strange feeling. I'm trying to explain this. It's kind of like I feel like there's somewhere that I'm going, but I'm not there yet, and I feel like I'm not really where I'm supposed to be. So it's kind of like not really sure where I am or what I'm doing at this moment in time. It's a lot of questioning of like place and life purpose and all that sort of stuff coming in with it. To the point where, you know, there's a lot that's being kind of shown to you and revealed and unearthed at this moment of time. And it's just a matter of processing a lot of that. So in the recent past, we have the Eight of Wands, and it may be that this was something that it kind of might feel like the energy shifts quickly, like the energy shifted and changed quickly. This is like very direct line of communication that comes in. And so this is like, boom, the Tower moment where it just comes in straight and it shifts and it changes everything. And suddenly the energy frequency is shifted and changed. And the Page of Swords is trying to make sense of it, this new idea, these new thoughts, but it probably can't quite make sense of it just yet. But in the near future, what the Tower is showing you is this Ten of Pentacles. It's showing you what you can achieve and attain. It's showing you this amazing energy of the Ten of Pentacles. It might be revealing a lot about your family situation as well with the Ten of Pentacles, but it's showing you a lot about how you can attain something really stable and something to do with your security as well. So, yeah, interesting. The Ten of Pentacles, it does represent family, legacy. It can represent, achievement. So it's kind of, I feel like what's happening is that the universe is opening your mind to something big that can be attained here or achieved or completed. You know, Ten of Pentacles is completion. There's something that can reach as, you know, its full potential is what I'm getting. And this might even be you opening your mind up to full potentials that are available to you that previously perhaps you hadn't seen or hadn't realized. So it's kind of interesting because you've got the Lover's card. There's a choice here with it, because suddenly you've got this sense of, okay, something could be so much more, but then it is going to require making a bit of a change and really trusting your intuition with it. So it is going to require a choice here. So interesting. And we have the energy surrounding you, the Queen of Swords. So this is actually having a very, very clear mind. This is finding the peace and compassion and clarity within yourself and being able to have the sense of saying yes to something, this inner resolve with this sense of this new information that comes to light, this new soul knowledge that comes through here for you, Pisces. And so then it processes down the page. At the moment, it's going through the page, and the page is like, whoa, this is a lot to process. But then when it hits the Queen, which is more of your divine feminine, it starts making sense. And she's fearless, this Queen. Very clear communication. So what's going on inside of you, the clarity inside of you, will mirror the clarity that can come in externally. So this could be a Libra around you as well. Perhaps there is somebody around you who is, got this sense of clarity around them that could help you as well. if that's something that you are looking for. But yeah, I get the sense that this Queen of Swords is saying yes to something or giving something the green light. So it's kind of like once your head starts fully processing what this is, it's happening on all the different realms. That's the thing. The moon is very intuitive, an intuitive realm. It can even be a bit of a subconscious realm. And then we've got the sense of this coming in, this high 5D information from a spiritual realm. And then we've got your mind trying to process everything. And there's just a lot happening. And then we've got it on the material realm with the Ten of Pentacles. This is something attainable in the material realm. So it's all this sense of the clarity and how you're feeling about it, the intensity of the emotion about it can manifest something quite amazing here. So, yeah, we have hopes and fears, the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the card of being pretty happy with what you've got, happy in your own skin, pretty independent and self-sufficient. This can be financial freedom, if that's something that you're looking for. This can be happily single as well, or just happily independent, doing my own thing. Finding abundance in my everyday life is an important energy with the Nine of Pentacles, but it's free. It's free of some concerns, free of worldly concerns or things that have been worrying you on the material realm. So maybe it's about you, something you've worried about with your living situation or your health or your work or your money. It's like wanting to be free of that in some way, shape or form. And then we've got the outcome is the Hanged Man, which is a very Piscean energy as well, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so the Hanged Man, we can see that the Hanged Man reaches enlightenment from having the patience to gain the new perspective that's coming in. Once all this starts making sense. With the Moon card, there's almost like a bit of Pluto here because we've got the black and white pyramids that are coming through. And so it feels like there's this really powerful portal. This truth kind of information comes in that seems like a truth, but it's like it just hits you, this truth, and then it's a matter of what do you do with it? How do you transform your world with that? And so both of these cards are very much about processing it. The Hanged Man understands that I have to perhaps look at this from a very different point of view. Different perspective, maybe put yourself in somebody else's shoes or see somebody else's point of view, or imagine that your soul energy looking at you and what's going on here. The Four of Swords is also processing, but this is inside your rational mind. This is more of a spiritual realization, enlightenment, something is awakening within you is really beautiful. But the Hanged Man also understands with that energy of the balsamic moon that is something that you're surrendering and letting go of, understanding what it is that you're letting go of for this new energy to come through. So we also have the Four of Swords, which is processing in your rational mind, having a big, deep think about it. It can represent a mindset shift. So major mindset shifts and revelations and truths coming out here. The High Priestess can be the secret keeper. So perhaps a huge truth comes out here, but either way, the Tower is leading you towards something that is possible, that leads you towards healing with the Ace of Cups. So but the Four of Swords is like whatever this Tower energy is, you're going to spend a bit of time thinking about it, putting the wounds to the side, the Three Swords there, going deep, understanding the messages, the stories, what is the narrative that's going on here, especially inside your mind, because there's a lot of information at the moment about how your mind is creating your reality. And also there's an opportunity here to see something from a totally different consciousness or truth realm, and that potentially could shift the way that you're thinking about something as well. So a lot of processing, deep thinking going on here with this. But we have the Ace of Cups, which is saying there's something very beautiful birthing here, some new feelings. So the water is flowing over. There's the dove is flying into the cup. So that is the card of peace. So we've also got the cross as well, which is a little bit like the Hanged Man. Like, has there been some kind of cross to bear here that you're making peace with, which is actually really lovely. And this is the new thing that's birthing out of the Tower, the release, is feeling very differently. The birth of healing, love, joy, happiness. You could be feeling an intensity of feelings. Some emotions could come out. But yeah, the Ace of Cups wants to bring you love as well. So yeah, it feels like, strangely, that there is something, when we're kind of looking at, mostly I think it comes down to love, self-love, relationship, bringing something in that can be attained on the material realm when it comes to love, and seeing how that could work in your life. So yeah, love and material realm attainment. So yeah, interesting. Oh, I'm pulling the wrong cards here. I'm looking Pisces. I'm just trying to kind of get something that, let's try and see if there's some more sense that we can get out of this. Because often when you're crowned by the moon card, that can be, you're still trying to make things can be clouded. There's something that's been in the underlying situation that's unclear. And so still trying to make sense of something here. So it's quite esoteric, I have to say, the reading. But let's see. Let's pull a charm. I mean, not a charm. I don't know what I'm saying, Pisces. This is an affirmation card. I'm at peace with my sexuality. Okay. So yeah, we're finding the peace with something in the material realm. That can be your body, how you relate to your body, how you love your body, how you've opened the door to love with your body. And that can then pass on to health. It can pass on to knowing your value. It can pass on to love language, because we've got the Empress there, which is Venus. And then it can pass on to, like, you know, attaining things in the material realm. It feels like it's kind of like this, everything flows from this Ace of Cups. It says, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. And that's really what they're wanting you to do. Embrace yourself with love and compassion. So, yeah, lots of very high spiritual messages and love coming to you. But really knowing when these new seeds start planting in the new moon, the Pisces new moon that's coming in here, understanding what you are letting go of now to create space for these seeds to start planting. Okay, we have the beautiful moth, and I also read this as a butterfly. I read this as both, as your charm. So the moth is all about traveling up to the light, which we get this sense of this high vibrational white light coming down and connecting with you at this time, Pisces, which is really beautiful. So if you are really struggling with something, the moon can bring up murky feelings as well, or that some kind of pattern that has been around. Go up to the light. But then again, like the black and white that we're seeing in the moon card, which represents Pluto sees things in black and white, this can be transformative once you rise up above the things that have been clouded. So yes, revelations and transformation is possible here with this. So yeah, that's your reading, Pisces. It really feels like it just feels like it's all about this big message that you're getting that's coming in, and about how that's going to change your perspective and your perception, and how it can actually change what it is, again, with the Ten of Pentacles, what you can attain here in this world, in this lifetime. So fascinating reading, I would say. I'm very curious to know where this is going to go in the extended reading, because we've got this sense of, yeah, you're processing up there with the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords. What are you letting go of? How are you seeing and perceiving things differently? And then it's this very divine, internal, feminine space, divine feminine space. But out of that, the beautiful births the Ace of Cups. So something very beautiful is birthing. Let's explore that further. Where is this going to go? Let's see if we can get a little bit more information about what this could be around, or what this could be about, or just the journey that you're going to go on from here, Pisces, into the future and the future beyond. So we're going to pull some cards and look further into the future. We're going to ask any clarifiers, which would be good, because I feel like there's a lot that could be clarified here with this. Is there any other energies around that the tarot wants to show you? as well. Whenever the High Priestess comes in, it's kind of having to trust that you're going to be shown things at the right time, or will be revealed at the right time with the High Priestess. So yeah, interesting. And like I said, this could be a huge secret that gets revealed or unearthed in some way, shape or form that you're processing. But there's just so much happening with this. I've got a little water dragon rustling in the background there, if you can hear that. So yeah, we're also going to ask the best way to work with this energy, because there is this kind of nebulous feel to it a little bit, having to process a lot of it. So best way to work with this energy to find the peace and clarity and to get to a place where you're happy with the new emotional beginning that's coming in here with the Ace of Cups. And that's all going to be an extended reading. So love it if you come over. The links are in the description box below. As I mentioned, you can buy a one-off extended, or you can look at joining the Patreon community where you have access to all the extendeds and so much more. And like I said, if you sign up in the first 2 weeks, which ends on the 1st of March, then I'm offering a free 10-minute reading for new patrons, just as the rain is starting to pitter-patter down here, Pisces. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I have this sense of calm here now with it all, and which is beautiful. And yeah, please take care. Enjoy your season.